Part 2 of the Vox AC30 1963 renovation, and here you can see the reverb unit which I've taken out, and a bit of an investigation has revealed that it is official Vox. Not sure whether the factory's done it or a previous tech, but date codes on the components indicate 1966 and the amps are 63. So here is the schematic diagram of the Vox diagram, official from 1966, the add-on reverb, and it's very primitive. It uses 2 stages of gain. These are right from the input jacks via this switching arrangement. So 2 stages of amplification, and then it drives the through these switches. It drives the tank, and then back from the tank here, and then back through these switches into the phase inverter. Now the reverb tank is this very primitive single spring unit using old-fashioned gramophone cartridges at each end. Seen these before. It makes for very poor reverb, so no wonder these modules, this add-on, was unpopular. Now the reasoning behind these is back in the day, to use a real Accutronics tank, you had to pay a licensing fee. It wasn't very much, but the cost of importing good tanks from the States was expensive, so they come up with this cheaper option. I've seen this before used in Selmers and also Silvertone, one of the 1400 series amps, forget the model number. So if I was to try and get this going, these cartridges have failed, by the way. If I was to try to get this going, it would sound awful. So what I'm going to do is redesign the electronics, and I've already started, for a more conventional 3-spring tank. And this is the one that it's going to have, and it's going to be transformerless, high impedance to high impedance. And when it's all finished, you'll be able to hear the results. Now, it's important when designing reverb into an amp to not colour the tone or alter the performance, the specification. You want it to sound like an AC30 just the same, but with reverb. Now, looking at the rest of the amp, there's a couple of photographs I posted where they'd put a solid state rectification in, and they'd put a board in here with the filter caps in, and this was missing. The can cap was completely missing. So I'm putting all this back to stock with a GZ34. I've already made a start. I've changed the 4 screen grid resistors and the 4 grid resistors. So follow the rest of the reverb. There will be a part 3 coming up shortly. For now, thanks for watching.